Hello YouTubers, this is my current project. I bought this. It's a big blacksmith vise with the little leg that bolts down in the floor, or it fits in a hole in the floor or whatever. I bought this at a garage sale or an auction probably 4 or 5 years ago, and every year I drag it out from under this bench here. It's just stuck back in under there on the floor, and soak it down with a good penetrating oil. And this thing is still locked up solid. So I think I'm going to spend a little more time with it this time. It might get a little rough with it, but I'm going to try to get this thing to where I can use it. I don't know, man, it is rusted fast, and it's really pitted, and it had been mounted on something outside, and God only knows how old it is. But this won't turn, the handle for tightening it up won't slide through, so I'm going to get a little rough with it probably, but I'm going to try to get this thing to where I can start using it. Let me soak her down, and someone told me PB Blaster was a real good, says loosens anything rusted. It's PB Justice Brothers. I'm going to give it a good soaking right now. I don't see this thing coming loose. Hard to tell even where it's supposed to flex. Just gonna soak the whole thing. Well, let's let it soak in. I might get a little work done on it tonight, but I'm off work tomorrow because they're going to put a furnace in my shop. I'm going to have a hanging furnace right up there. So I took the day off so I could stay out here in my shop with the guy. Don't like the idea of letting someone I don't know into my shop. There we go. Let's see what that does. Well, what do you know? I soaked this down real good, and I beat the holy crap out of the handle this way, and it'd move a little bit, and I'd soak this side down and drive it back, and then drive it back out, and finally she come loose. So at least the handle's loose. That's the best news I've had so far. That ain't moving. It is just so packed with rust here, here, and here. And I don't even know if these, they look like these are supposed to turn too. I don't know. But with hammer will travel. Let's get to work on it. I just don't, if it's cast iron, I don't want to break it. So I am not going to get too rowdy with this part. Okay, there's a nut and a bolt that goes right through here that holds that together for some reason. I don't know what it's doing exactly. But I got a crescent wrench on that nut. I got this great big piece of pipe on the crescent wrench. I'm actually getting a little movement. I don't know what I'm going to gain by taking this apart, but I feel like I'm winning. At least I hope I'm not twisting something off. Yeah, I can see it's coming off. What I like to do when I'm doing this is now I'll take it back the other way, and that'll work some of that penetrating oil in there where it hasn't been. And it'll help loosen it up. Okay, let's spray her down again. Okay, you see that? There's a number 3 right there. If anyone knows anything about these old vices, this is on the bottom side of the part that clamps, you would clamp to your bench. And then the rod that goes down is actually pointing up here. Ugh. That's a number 3. I don't know what that means. I didn't actually see it till I sprayed this on there, and then you can see it. Well, you can't see it there. I don't know if I need to drive these wedges out of there to get things loosened up. I may end up having to take the whole darn thing apart just to get everything loosened up. We'll see.